What up, y'all? This your man Scrap. Early in the morning, social loners rolling out of my bed, man. I see this. I see my man Snoop Dogg under a little bit of fire, talking about Eminem is not in his top 10 rappers of all time. With that, I'm cool with that, Snoop. Yeah, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Guess what, bro? He's not in my top 10 either. But, when it comes to top 10s, it's based off of what you like. So I don't even know why anybody tripping. But the true soundbite of this entire interview to me was about when they got to talking about writing. How the West used things from the East and the East used things from the West as far as enhancing the style and pushing the culture forward. So I'm gonna cut to the Breakfast Club. Shout out to the Breakfast Club, man. This was a great interview y'all got on this. But I'm gonna cut to that portion of the interview and let you guys check it out for yourself because he dropped the jewel that a lot of you guys may not have knew. And this is why the guy that they mentioned in this is my number one all time.
You spoke in the battle too, how you wrote for Dr. Dre. And so you wrote, but then you also let other people write for you. Which one do you prefer?
I like them both because I'll give you a great story. Me and the DOC, this is one of the greatest writers of hip hop. We're in here writing this song, struggling with this beat. We can't come up with shit. It's like the fourth day. Nigga, Dr. Dre fly a nigga from New York into LA. We all in the studio. 30 minutes later, that nigga shit is done. He wrote Dre shit and my shit. And it was flawless. And me and DOC was like, well, looks like this nigga outstruck us on this one. So we're going to take the back seat and I'm going to accept it. And it was still Dre and it was Jay-Z and he wrote the whole fucking song.
Really?
Y'all probably didn't know that, huh?
No, I knew Jay wrote. I knew Jay wrote still. I didn't know he wrote the whole record.
I didn't know he wrote the whole
That nigga
record.
wrote my parts too. I didn't write nothing.
Really?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So it's like, we don't have that in us. We have whatever's best for the song. You get what I'm saying? Like if your pen can outstrike mine for the song, I'm not gonna hate you. I'm gonna commend you. And now I'm gonna go back to the drawing board and try to outdo you. I feel like that's what this hip hop thing has been about. It's been about outdoing each other. Right.
Yeah. How was that session? Like, because that is such a West Coast beat. That's such a West Coast feel. Like when you think of West Coast music as a DJ, that's the first record, one of the first records you go to besides G Thing. So how was that session, him writing on feeling like that West Coast?
Well, Jay-Z is a great writer to begin with for himself. So imagine him striking up for somebody that he truly loves and appreciates. So he loves Dr. Dre. That's what his pen showed you. That I can't write for you if I don't love you. I love everything about you. I know your get down, your tone, your delivery, the way you supposed to say it and how you supposed to say it. I know when Snoop's supposed to come in. I know when he's supposed to get out. Like that is great. Author, that's an author to me. Like he wrote a book with that song right there. That's one of Dr. Dre's best records.
Yeah, people was wondering why you didn't play it.
Because it's not my record and Jay-Z wrote it. I wouldn't have got a point if a New York nigga would have slid on that chat and been like, nah, Jay-Z wrote that. Fuck that.
Hey, Rob Markman did that. Somebody had said, why Snoop ain't play Still D.R.E? And Rob Markman from Genius was like, man, that's Hov record.
Goddamn right. Because if I was to go up against Hov, I think he would play that on me like, nigga, bang, nigga, bling. And I'd be like, oh, no, you cheating, cuz. You can't do that.
I remember there was a rumor back in the day that Hov was a sneaky crip.
You know what? He got sly lines, you know what I'm saying? He be getting his little walk on with his literature, you know what I'm saying? We read between the lines, like we got lingo that he really identifies with us on some real slick crip shit, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I gotta ask you this, even though the versus battle is a celebration, right? And you and DMX are cool, when